everyone, so today's video is going to be just a funny story time video. I thought of this story a couple weeks ago when I was talking to my friends, and I thought it would be appropriate to film just in honor of me and my boyfriend's anniversary coming up this week. We've been together for 8 years now. We started dating when I was 15, and I'm 23 now, so we've been together for a while and had some crazy times, and this story in particular is about maybe our, I don't even know, 3-year anniversary, one of those, years back. So yeah, I know this wasn't our 1st year anniversary because I remember us going to this like fancy restaurant, and he had roses at the table waiting for me and like a note there that, well, there was supposed to be a note there that he told them to put there, and it like never showed up, and it literally read something like, I made a wish and you came true. Like the most corniest, cheesiest, but cutest thing ever, knowing my boyfriend, because he's just not corny and cheesy at all. He's like very serious and doesn't show like his feelings to a lot of people, so just thinking back that he did that is actually makes me giggle, and it's really cute. So I think this might have been our 3rd anniversary, and basically we'll always celebrate our anniversary. We'll just go to dinner. That's hopefully what we'll be doing this week. I haven't been given an itinerary. I don't know our plans, but I'm counting on him to do something, and I'm sure he'll come through. And a lot of times we'll go to the city to have dinner. It's close by, and there's so many restaurants, you could just never even visit them all in a lifetime. I mean, I'm being dramatic, but there's so many different restaurants. You could go to a new one for every week, and certainly every anniversary. So we had reservations at some fancy restaurant in Philly, and we were, really excited to go. And I think we were in a fight that night. Like, he was being slow and I was running late or whatever, and we were just bickering. And I know we had to like stop and get gas at one point too. So basically, we were running really behind, and I don't even remember the restaurant. I remember what I was wearing. It was cold, and I was in this like little dress, and I remember, I think we were in a fight and just kind of getting there, parking so far away because there's no parking lots in the city. Well, there is, but they're not for the restaurant. You have to park and then walk to where you're going. So we parked somewhere, and I'm in heels, and I'm like, trying to walk, and it's freezing, and I think we're like 15 minutes late, whatever. We got to the restaurant, and they're like, we gave away your table, you're more than 10 minutes late, we're sorry, like, you can't have dinner here. And we're like, are you kidding me? Like, obviously, that happens, like, that's technically supposed to happen, but I feel like it doesn't usually. I feel like even if I am ever late to a reservation, they still will seat you. So I don't know if this was just like a super popular restaurant. I want to say this was like a weeknight. I don't even know if this was like a Saturday or Friday night, but whatever, besides the point. So I was upset, and but at that point we kind of just were so annoyed, and we just like looked at each other and like took a breath and stopped arguing. And we got back in the car, and we were like, okay, like, what are we gonna do? Like, are we gonna go somewhere else? Like, we don't have a reservation. I didn't want to go anywhere else, I guess because we didn't have a reservation. So maybe it was a Friday or Saturday night. I don't remember. It was literally at least 5 years ago. But basically, we got in the car, started to drive home, and we passed by a McDonald's, and we were like, we're both starving. This dinner didn't work out. Who even cares at this point? We made the effort, and we went into the McDonald's drive-thru. We got a bunch of food, and we drove home, which it's kind of far. Like, it takes us like at least a half hour, if not more, half hour with like no traffic if you're speeding. So, we drove a decent amount to basically get McDonald's. Came back to my house, ate McDonald's, watched a movie, and that was it. So that is how my anniversary, fancy dinner date turned into a McDonald's date, which, obviously it doesn't matter. This isn't like, some guy that you know, took me on a first date to McDonald's and was serious. It was just kind of a goofy, silly thing that happened to my boyfriend and I. And so, needless to say, for all of our, you know, anniversaries after that, we were on time. You know, we had a good time. We did like weekends, places, and we'll have to see, you know, what happens this year. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. Just a little funny story. If you have any silly like dating stories or, you know, whatever, anything like that, leave them below in the comments. I think those are always funny to hear. So I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.